Hi guys, Deb Acker here, back with another video. And the title of today's video is the number one thing you need to know if people keep leaving you. So first and foremost, I want you to know if you found yourself being left over and over, whether that's in relationships, whether that's by parents, by children, by friends, right? I want you to know you are in the right place. And you're going to want to stay to the end, not only because I'm going to be sharing some freaking awesome information today, but also because I'll be sharing a way to take this information deeper and to permanently put an end to painful relationships for good. For those of you who are new here, I'm an intuitive relationship healer, and I work mainly with women to help them really to heal their relationships, heal themselves, which is at the root of so many and really all of our relationships, right? When we haven't healed ourselves and built a relationship with ourselves, and also to heal their life, to really create the life and relationships they have been desiring. So what is the number one thing that you need to know if you found yourself being left in relationship over and over and over again? And the biggest thing you need to know is their decision to leave is about them. So much of the time, we can put that decision on us. We go into blaming ourselves or like, what could I have done differently? Or what did I do wrong, right? So first and foremost, notice if you have that as a pattern, right? But what you need to know and need to understand is their decision and that really their leaving is about them. It's about their wounding. It's about the pain that they've experienced. It's about their attachment style. If you don't know about attachment styles, I highly recommend checking those out because not only will it help you to understand how you show up in relationship and also so that you can start to shift that, and something I work with my clients on, but it also help you to understand who you're attracting, right? And how they're showing up in relationships, right? And you can start to recognize that stuff and go, oh wait, I've attracted somebody who, needs space, right? Because there's mainly two ways that we can a lot of times show up in relationship, right? We either, especially when we're feeling triggered, right? Either we want to get closer or we want to pull away, right? And so a lot of times, and if you found yourself here, I would imagine a lot of times you might be the person who wants to get closer while that other person is pulling away, right? So it's just important to know and understand your attachment style. But with this, what needs to happen is to return your focus and your energy back to you, right? Because so much of what we do is like, okay, what could I have done differently? But we're like, why did they leave me, right? That question is like, why did they leave me? And what could I have done differently? And in doing so, we are putting our focus on them. So to really bring your focus and bring your attention back to you, there are a few questions I always love to ask. And that would just be, it's like, what's going on for me right now? What am I feeling right now? What do I need right now? What do I want right now? If there's one thing that I could, have or that I needed to know right now, what would that be? Right? And the more that we practice this, right, and you keep bringing your focus and bringing your attention. So anytime you find your attention focused on why did they leave me? What could I have done differently? And what could I do to get them back? Right? Or are they going to come back to me? I used to do that all the time when I was, when I was dating and I'd be going through a breakup, like, oh, they're going to come back to me. I know they're going to come back to me. Right? But all of that was really the focus on the relationship, and it was a focus on them. And once you start bringing your focus back to you, you're going to find everything changes. So that's one great tool that you can use. And if you're wanting to dive deeper into this, right? If you're wanting to get an even stronger understanding of what really creates painful relationships, what really creates people leaving, and also what really creates just that struggle that we can have in relationships over and over and over again, I would love to see you at my Putting an End to Painful Relationships Masterclass. There are going to be details on this below, but definitely come. It's complimentary and it's awesome. The material I share in there is so freaking awesome, and it will support you powerfully on your journey. So until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for being here.